I was overwhelmed with emotion. It was, I couldn't have dreamed of this moment, so it couldn't really sink in at all. I was kind of in shock, and then of course, my brain was a bit foggy. It was so late. We had been waiting for hours, and then, not much sleep. So, it's hard to choose any one stage. Each stage was such a journey for me. I think the second stage, when I was able to play the Polonaise F sharp minor as well as Funeral March Sonata, it was fine. The first stage is kind of shorter, so then this was a proper kind of recital length half. That was quite an overwhelming experience for me. Well, I've always loved Chopin and his music. I feel that his music is so emotionally direct to the people as well as to me as a performer. In terms of discoveries, these things, it's hard to describe. They come in intuitively, naturally over time with journeys of practicing the piece. And every day is different, so because we're all human beings, so you might feel this way today, and then maybe you want this way tomorrow. And then every performance is different. So on stage, all you can do is try to be in the zone and express what you feel is the essence of the piece, of the music. So this is with all great composers, this is a never-ending, lifelong journey. So I'm happy to be continuing it, hopefully, for the rest of my life with Chopin and with others, of course. Well, thank you for writing this music. Thank you for putting your heart and soul into this music that is passed down now more than 200 years. I had wished he lived longer. He would have written more great music, but that's in many cases in music history tragedies. Mainly, I played the first one 10 years ago, so I wanted to switch. I wanted to switch majority of my program this time. And also, I had been playing the second one a few times in concerts more recently, more than the first one. So it was actually more experience for me in the recent times. Well, everything changed. I think I lived my entire adult life in these past 10 years because I was 17 years old at the time. So I was totally fresh and naive. I had no experience. I had no stage experience. Of course, there's pros and cons to that. I think at the time I had much less pressure. I had much less stress that time compared to now. But of course, I had been able to play many concerts over the years, and all this experience, I think it's all, you take it with you, not maybe intentionally and tangibly, but it's all part of your growth, part of your journey. So I would say like that. My feelings about them are quite mixed. Of course, it's completely unnatural, and it's music is extremely subjective, and I wish they weren't here, actually. But the unfortunate reality is that the music world is so competitive. There's so few spots for people to play concerts, and as much as people, in a way, like to say audiences, they only focus on the music, but why when it's in a competition setting where they really all watch, but then perhaps just a recording from a concert, the views are far less. I think it's just human nature. They somehow like this race. So that's a bit of my thoughts. Well, I don't think it's for me to say because every person is so different and every person's circumstance is so different. I think, yeah, I had so much pressure, stress, but I ultimately tried to focus on the music only itself. Easier said than done, but and then in that case, the preparation beforehand with time matters a lot, because you cannot do it if you did not prepare enough. Thank you. Not really. I just, in a way, I had to keep all the fear at bay. That was what I tried to do the most. And I think my only way to do that was to focus on the music. So the love of the piece. I got so many messages from close friends around that they supported me. It meant everything to me. I needed all of it. Well, of course, I want to play a lot of repertoire, and there's, for piano especially, we have enormous amount of great repertoire. So I have to continue to try to find a balance. I think Chopin, of course, will always be part of my journey, but maybe not sole Chopin recitals. So yes, I will try to find the balance, and because of course, if you try to play too many things at once, you cannot handle it, and then nothing is good. So we'll see.
Okay, thank